What is going up, guys? This is the Flame Spot here, and we're back with a brand new video. And in this video, we're going to be playing Kinfire Callous Labs. Now, this is a solo to co-op, pretty much dungeon crawler RPG board game right here. And I've already read through most of the rules, so we're probably going to just set it up. But yep, I figured it's going to be probably a new thing that I'm going to have on this channel. It's just board game plays, pretty much. I have quite a few solo RPGs, which is kind of sad. But I also have a lot of, multiplayer or co-op RPGs as well. So if I do ever have anyone who wants to come over to play them, we might have a video for that as well. However, I've got quite a few solo ones, so I'm probably going to get started. And so this first one, we're going to start with the Kinfire series. Now, I recently just saw this in a store, not where I'm at, but when I went traveling and I saw this, I was like, oh, that looks interesting. I mean, it's a giant demon with a kitchen apron that probably says, like, kiss the chef. So I was like, you know what, I'll pick this thing up. It looks interesting. I actually looked more into it. So there's 3 Delve expansions. So this is technically an expansion, even though it's a standalone game. But I think there's 3 expansions, and then there's the base game, which is like definitely supposed to be played with multiple people. But these ones are 1 to 2. And it says 60 minutes, so we'll try it out. I haven't actually personally played this game yet, so this is going to be like my first experience. I'm probably going to do that for quite a few things, because it's always good to just see how easy it is to learn a game. So with that, we're going to have this set up for us to play. Now, I suppose before setting it up, I guess just to show it off, this is actually on the inside of the box. It looks at some really nice art right there, and I'm sure it's pretty thick cardboard and such, so you can probably roll all the dice. Now, of course, we have our tokens. These pretty much just simulate how much damage you've done to a creature. Yeah, and obviously, proof of purchase. Now, don't mind that this was already popped out. But what else we have in here is a bag for all of those tokens. The cards are all nice, it looks like. I haven't opened up the card packs, but I'll be doing that. And obviously, there's a bunch of different monsters and such that will be, or dungeons we'll be going through. Also in here, it looks to be a 10-sided die, along with 4 different types of die. They all have their own individual purposes. Well, 3, and then the light dark die. So now I'll have this set up. Alright, so I was just, opening up everything, and I just have to notice, look at the quality of the cards. And these are the back of the cards, so this isn't even the main art that's on them. These are the back of the cards. I mean, that's super nice. We got that stuff. And then we have the player cards, which are like, these are your abilities. And, this is like a shiny material. I mean, you can definitely see that. But that is cool. And they have it for the other character. There's 2 characters in this thing you can play as. Oh yeah, your lantern. Is this your actual main character? Yep. So this is all extremely cool. And I can only suspect that in the other games, so all of these characters are the characters in other games, there's 2 per expansion, like I said. They probably all have quality cards just like this. That was just the one deck. The other one also has more level cards, but the exhausted cards, and then those are the bosses actually. But yeah, I just wanted to show that off while I was doing this before I lay this stuff out. Alright, with that through, now it's pretty much time to start the game. As you can see, we have it all set up. We have our well right here in a cross, which is pretty much, these are all the different levels of this well or dungeon that we're exploring to finally get the final boss, Callous. All of these things have different abilities on them, and they really only activate whenever you say that you're going to go and face that level of the floor, I guess, that you're on. However, we can already see our boss at the bottom brewing together his noxious fumes. I suppose that's what it looks like he's doing, some sort of thing. And on it says, place 10 progress on Callous at the start of the game. If it is removed from him before you reach the bottom of the well, lose the game. So you can see we're on a ticking timer right now, in which we cannot let him lose all 10 of this progress. Now, usually progress is good, because that's how much progress you have in completing these challenges. However, it looks like we don't want to be losing progress right here. Okay. So, I have it all set up. I'm going to roll the dice in here. This is just such a good box. I don't want to hide it really at all. I guess I have a little bit of space to move this stuff down so I can get the box a little bit more in play. This is my deck. These are my ability cards. Since I am playing by myself, I get to draw 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. All right, we'll just put the rest up there. And I'm going to take a quick look at all of these. Now, I'm playing this game pretty much completely unspoiled right now. I haven't looked up any videos. All I have done is read through the rules. So this is kind of a test to see how easily it is to understand this game. And I will say, when reading, because I did read my lantern ability, so this is like one consistent ability that I have to like activate. And I was trying to figure out what this symbol means. Because it doesn't say in the rule book, it says you have to figure it out based off of the person card. So that took me a second to try to figure out. However, pretty much I'm going in blind right now. So it's going to take me a second to read these cards, but I'm going to cut all that stuff out. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right. I read my cards. It seems like this guy, Roland Wordforger, is really all about boosting your ability cards and having a large discard deck with this symbol inside your discards. So that would be pretty cool. It seems like I'm going to be able to draw a lot more, since it's strange how your abilities work. I wouldn't say strange, but it's unique in which you don't always regain your abilities. I think it's more like Clank. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I played Clank, but pretty much whenever you run out of cards, you have to exhaust yourself, discard the rest of your cards, and then you draw more cards, but you also have an active exhaustion going on, which is an active effect. But let's just go ahead and play the game and get onto this first level. Whenever we immediately go into this well or dungeon, it's called a well, you go ahead and discard 3 well cards. So I've already descended 3 stairs, I guess, or 3 lengths of rope, or however you want to say this little crypt that I'm in. And I am now 3 layers down. So now I get to choose what I want here. So we got some combat cards, a trap card, puzzle card, and an obstacle card. Some of them have some bad things that could happen. I think I already thought about it. And the Inky Morass is pretty good, I believe. Mainly just because, well, or the triplets. Actually, you know what? Let me just check my cards real quick. Kind of don't want to use that one yet. That one's a good one. I don't want to use Fireball because that one kind of hurts me. Oh, Hot Blooded is so good. Okay. I don't really have the best hand for what I want to do. Just from the start. So, Callous Cipher, this is actually pretty cool. I want to eventually get that thing. It's going to be in play, I mean, in all times, unless I can discard that card. I don't know how, but I probably have a card that lets me do that. Ooh, I really don't have that many good cards for what I want. But you know what? I might as well just get started. And let's go ahead. And I'm going to go after the triplets then, since I have a good green card. Yep. So I'm going to go after the triplets. So now in combat, I'm in combat with this thing. So I can descend 4 layers, or I can lose a health. I only have 10 health. I am playing, since this is my first time playing this game, I'm playing on easy mode, so you get 10. Otherwise, you get 8 if you're playing on hard mode. I'm going to play Hot Blooded. So after this action, I may flip my Lantern card, or suffer -1 exhaustion cards, but I don't have any in play, by shuffling your discard pile, not including this card, back into my deck. So this is like an all-around good card. So right now, I have 4 progress going against this guy. So I want to pretty much guarantee this first kill, because I, for one, don't want this effect to take place. If I put down another triplets card, then their combat strength goes up to another 7, so that'll be 14. And if there's 3, that's 21. I don't think I want to do that. I don't want to risk that. So I believe if I just raise this by 2, then I could probably, Let's see, what's a good one? I don't want to do that yet. Don't want to do that yet. I think I'm actually just going to do my fireball because I really don't want to start hurting myself, and I want to start putting these guys in my discard pile. So +2, I'm using this as a booster, and per my ability, True Friend, each time you boost with a gauntlet card, I'm just going to call it that. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be like a hand, like a helping hand. I'm just going to call it my gauntlet cards. The boosted seeker may draw a card, so I'm boosting with this, so I may go ahead and draw another card. Since I am playing single player, I may boost my card twice. Now I'm not boosting by this number, I'm boosting by this number down here. And if you didn't know, you have to match the color cards to who you're attacking. So I should have said, since this is a green enemy, I have to play a green ability card. So this one is green and red, so I get to use the green. And then if I want to boost, then it also has to be color coded. But it looks like most of these cards are white, which means it can be put to green, blue, or red. So look at that, I got another one. Alrighty, well, not another one, but another good card right here. So right now I have 4 + 2 is 6 against this guy who's 7. I just need to meet or exceed it. So I think I'm done boosting, playing that ability card. So now I get to roll all of the dice. And I'm looking for 1 green. So you can see it's green, red, and blue. I'm looking for 1 green or 1 white, or the yellow, as opposed to the dark, because all of those will give me +1. All right, well, I got the 1 white, and I got 3 reds, actually, which is funny enough right there. So if this was a red, then that would have been destroyed if I did the Inky Morass thing. But I got the 1 white, so that puts 7 damage, or progress, not damage, on the triplets, which causes it to go away. So, boom. We defeated the triplets. It goes into the completed challenge, since this is a challenge. So I'm just going to put this off to the side face up. Shows that I completed this challenge. My 2 cards that I played goes to a discard pile, which is also face up. Oh, geez, there's so many cards, and I don't have much room in my camera. Let's see. And I don't get to redraw my cards, but I do have to put another card into the well. Oh, and I forgot, since I defeated it, I get the reward of delving 4 cards deeper. So actually, I wasn't supposed to look at that because this card is supposed to get discarded. So 1, 2, 3, 4, deeper into the well. And I wish I had that other guy, because this guy looks way this guy looks way tougher. Actually, and just thinking right now, there are, you know how I love my achievements in all these games, just like in the Stranded with Creatures games, there's an achievement page. Well, there's an achievement page in here, so we have all this stuff. So I think after the game, or whenever I'm doing my editing, I might just look at these achievements and see if I actually do any of them. Some of them are actually pretty funny. A lot of them have to deal with losing the game. So this is a game that you do lose or try multiple times, it looks like. But some of them are interesting, to say the least. So like lose the game due to a hypnotic eye, I have no idea what that means. So we'll see. Look, complete the Callous Cipher, which is this card right here. So that's an achievement in itself that is unlikely. So I mean, I guess that would be pretty cool if I could do that. But yeah, I'll look through this. Cool. So next we got the failed experiment. What's this? It's a comet card. Each time another challenge is... since it's bolded, that means that this ability happens like no matter what pretty much is going on. I don't have to say I'm attacking this guy for the bolded stuff to take effect. So each time another challenge is discarded, suffer 2 health. Oh, geez. Okay. Huh. So that's discarded. So sometimes you get to discard some of these cards. Since these are all challenges, but if I complete it, then I keep it to this side. I don't actually discard it. All right. So just looking at what we got, I think I'm actually going to go a bit back and try to hit up the failed experiment. But before I do that, I actually already forgot about my ability card right here, which said after this action, you may flip your lantern or suffer -1 exhaustion by shuffling your discard pile, not including this card, back into your deck. Well, the only other discard I had was this card, the Fireball card, which I used boosted. So I'm going to shuffle that into my deck, and I'm actually going to flip my Lantern. Yeah, there we go. So as you can see, my Lantern has a 5 progress power. Before this action, discard as many cards as you wish, +1 per one of these in my discard. So technically, I already have a 6 power card right now, which I think I'm going to use. Excuse me. It's probably going to be good to either use against the Planetarium, which allows me to draw excess cards, or against the Callous Cipher. I'm definitely going to do it against Callous Cipher at some point. But I think it actually also might be good against this Inky Morass, since it doesn't look like I have many fire cards in my hand, besides this Firebolt. However, first, I kind of just want to get rid of this failed experiment, and I think I have a good strategy, at least to do this. So, I'm going to go ahead and use Hammer and Tongs. If you fail a challenge, ignore its penalty. So this penalty is just -1 damage, or -1 health. So I won't really do that. I'll boost it. Obviously, I'm using green to attack him. I'm going to boost him with this guy. And since he is a gauntlet, I get to draw a card for free. All right, cool. I don't think I'm going to want to use another boost since I'm at 5 right now. I need, well, because I really am only likely to just slightly get more than one green off of this. Maybe I should boost again. Yeah, sure. I'll boost one more time. So I can boost a maximum of twice. Since it's white, I can still use it right there. Even though the card is blue, the boost is white. So I now have 6 progress going against him. And I know I'm using a lot of cards. And like the rules say, caution using cards. So I'm looking for 1 green. Oh, I did not get any green. That's unfortunate. Okay, so he gets to keep his damage, or the progress that I've done on him. Since I played this, if you fail a challenge, ignore its penalty. So I ignore. I don't take a damage. But he now has 6 on him. I think it's probably could be my best interest. I could kill him right now if I want to, or I can try to go after something else. I don't really have that many good cards right now. Those are a lot of my good cards. I probably should have looked at that. Let's see. What is this? Alright, I'm back. I'm thinking my next move, I could go against the failed experiment, but it's a pretty guaranteed knockout. I was looking at the cards that I have, and I really want to keep these. These are like, the more gauntlets I have in my discard, the better these 2 cards are. So that really only leaves me with these 3 cards and my Lantern. I don't know how many Lantern refreshes I get. I only saw that 1 card so far, but I just kind of want to go ahead and do it. Now I think the problem right now is that I'm going to be discarding more cards, and I don't know what I'm going to be able to do next. So I don't know if I want to, because I might have to discard my entire hand and exhaust myself, or suffer a bunch of damage soon. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and Lantern this Inky Morass. So before this action, discard as many cards as you wish, +1 per gauntlet in my discard pile. I don't think I want to discard any cards right now. However, I will still boost my Lantern with my Firebolt, allowing me to draw 1 card since it's a gauntlet. Interesting. I definitely do not need to boost anymore. I just really wanted to get another card, like a potentially better card, because I have 5 plus I have 3 in my discard pile currently, which brings me to 8. This one boosts me +1, which brings me to 9. So I automatically pass right now. I don't even have to roll the dice. I mean, I will. There we go. I had one extra one. And then also, because I forgot to do this beforehand, I have to discard a card due to the Inky Morass whenever I came in. So I was going to put the Lucky Beard was going to be my discard. So that's going to my discard. Fire is now going to my discard, which I am burning through my cards right now pretty fast. I used my Lantern, which is flipped over. I completed the challenge, the trap. So I get to go down 5 more layers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. And this is a 57 strong deck right now. Well, not right now, but it's 57 at the start. You know, I had the 4 out already, so I had 53, and I've discarded however many cards. You know, since I am delving downwards, does that... I'm not sure if that actually procs this guy's ability. Because I don't flip them over to know if they were challenge cards. You know what? I'm just not, because that just seems super, super strong. And if anything, I would have just gone after him again with just the cards that I had and been or just taken him down. So I'm just going to say that I'm good there. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm cheating. But we'll have to see. Okay, a 7 red. I just got rid of my last red card, so which was that Firebolt. So that's a little concerning right now. However, I did get the Scholar's Heart thing. -2 if attempting a combat. Alright, so obviously I don't want to battle anything. But pretty much the only combat I have in play is this guy, and he's pretty much guaranteed dead, no matter what I do. So I think it might be time to actually do one of these 2 guys. Let's see. Let's see, with this one, if completed, add 2 progress to Callous. If discarded, lose the game. So, oh, that's a that's a challenge. I feel like I remember. Yeah, lose the game by discarding the gravesite. That's hilarious. You know what? I'm gonna have to see if putting the cards over here means that I actually discarded them. You know, I'm not even gonna... I looked in the rules again. It doesn't really say too much about it. I'm just going to assume that there are other cards, since I know in the rulebook says that like you can discard cards that are out right now of your 4 things. So I'm assuming there's probably some ability cards that allow you to, you know, discard cards in play, challenge cards in play. So I'm just going to think that delving downwards is not technically a discard. Because I never see it, and it could be an event. I'm not sure. You know what? We're just going to keep going. I'll look it up after this game is over. So, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and probably destroy... Here's another challenge. And one... Oh, wait. I need a green. Oh, no. Oh, I can't even do anything because I don't want to waste these cards. Do I have any traps? I don't, so that's... Well, it might just be useful to... Alright, I might just be good to go ahead and start going after the Callous Cipher. So once this challenge is complete, oh yeah, that's nothing. If completed, set this challenge aside. Nothing to get me down, so it's really just a card pusher, I guess. So it's a blue. Since I think I'm going to be discarding my hand soon. Let's see, choose another challenge, add 1 progress. Does this one have 1? I don't think it matters. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I'll just go ahead and test of metal this Callous Cipher right now. After this action, choose another challenge and add 1 progress to it for every gauntlet in my discard pile. So, I'm going to, so I'm playing that. Am I going to boost? Do I need a boost? Do I want to boost? If I'm going to redo everything, then I'll probably just go ahead and boost it. Yeah, I'm going to have to discard anyways. So I'll boost +2. I will boost +1, leaving me with 1 card in my hand right now. So I have 3, 4 progress going towards this guy. I'm gonna roll my dice. All right, I got a light and 2 blues, so +3 again. So I got 4, not 4, 1, 2, 4, +3, so 7 on this Callous Cipher. I do not complete the challenge, obviously, but there's no like negative rewards or anything like that, so I do not mind too badly. Now, the interesting thing, after this action, choose another challenge and add 1 progress to it for every gauntlet in my discard pile. I'm going to have to see, again, whether if I discard this stuff immediately after the action, or it's just saying since it's after the action, then I don't have to do that. So I'm going to say that the action happens before you discard stuff, actually. So maybe in that first one, I shouldn't have discarded that one thing. So, but I get to add damage to anything per every gauntlet. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get to add 4 progress to something of my choosing besides this guy. Let's see. Oh no, I dropped my progress token. So I can either put it on the grave site. I'm not going to put it on the failed experiment. I don't want to do that. So I can put it on the grave site, which might be good since I don't have too many red, it seems like. Or I can put it on the planetarium, which would be good for complete to draw 1 card for X. Honestly, I could probably defeat the planetarium if I do that. Add this. Yeah, so that'll give me one extra thing. So actually, I'm going to put on the planetarium, and I do have the potential to keep on rolling. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Cool. So those are there. I have a lot of progress on a lot of guys right now. So I only have 1 card left. I'm going to go ahead and get the planetarium with my green. It says do not roll, but +1 per gauntlet in my discard pile. I just counted them up, so I had 4 previously, and now I have this guy, which is 5. So I have putting 5 on this guy. I don't get to roll. So 5 plus the already 4 is 9. If completed, draw 1 card for every excess progress on this challenge. So I complete the challenge. I draw 2 cards since I damaged him 2 excess. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw those 2 cards. Might be a bad idea to draw cards, but we'll see. Ooh, I got a healing, looks like, and I got a red. All right. And then I complete this, so I get to put 2 more, delve 2 more deeper. This was completed, so I'll keep it off to the side. I'm going to add this guy down here. A cryptic device is available now. I could lose health, or I could... that's a special effect, which says refer to the card tech to see what the challenge, reward, or penalty is. So this is a puzzle. When completed, I can turn my lantern on, and you may discard 1 other challenge of your choice. So yeah, this is it. Each time, because this allows me to discard stuff in the thing. So if I want to actually complete that, yeah, look at that. If I want to complete that challenge, I can just do this and discard the grave site and just complete the challenge, but I'll lose the game. And I kind of don't want to do that right now. I want to make it to the end and see what the boss is, the Callous boss is, as well as just, keep on learning the mechanics of this thing. It's pretty cool. So that is technically a condition that I can do if I want to. All right, so I cannot attack the failed experiment. I can attack the cryptic device. Again, the Callous Cipher is probably the best thing that I want to get done. So what is this? Discard at the start of any turn to add 1 progress to a challenge of your choice for each thing in my discard pile. Oh, it's not life. It doesn't give me life, but it gives me progress. So this is the start of the turn, so it's not necessarily even an action. But I could use it as an action. And since I'm playing by myself, technically the start of any turn is after I've tried to complete one of these challenges, and either passed or I've failed it. So, To add 1 progress to a challenge of your choice for each thing in my discard pile. That's actually really good. I like that. This is +3 versus obstacles. Ooh, this would be great against that. It's already 3. Interesting. Actually, if I do this, put it on the grave site, then I can Reluctant Veteran and probably roll better. Actually, I think I could be able to just destroy the grave site. Again, I want to do this, but I think I might as well just go ahead and go after the gravesite right now. So, let's see. Discard at the start of any turn. Add 1 progress for each choice of each of these guys in my discard. So, I'm going to do that at the start of my turn. So, this is my action. So, this counts. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in here. So, I can put 6 progress on the gravesite. Honestly, I don't even have to play this, because you don't have to play an action card. You can just roll the dice if I want to. And should I risk it? I mean, I'm going to have to exhaust myself anyways, because I can guarantee you I am not drawing any more things. So I'm not even going to risk that. My next move is going to just be to play this on there. Let's see if I rolled, if I would have... I would have made it anyways without it, but I definitely overkilled that, and I have defeated the grave site. So it completed add 2 progress to Callous, which is great because he's now up to 12. I don't know if that's actually a good thing. All I know is that he can't. I can't remove all of it, or else bad things happen. So I really don't want to do that. Let's see, I get to descend 2 more down. 1, 2, and I reveal a husk. Add this to my completed monsters. Let's see. And I am currently out of cards. Technically, I could actually try to go against this guy and just try to do a real lucky roll, which I'm not opposed to right now. I just lose 1 health, which, I mean... I don't want to lose health, but I want to just see, kind of. And I don't want that thing, that effect in effect anymore. So let's see what this husk does. When this challenge enters play, remove 1 progress from Callous. Oh, look at that. That's hilarious. All right, so it just undid half the stuff the progress that I just did. How dare you? All right, cool. Well, that's happened. You know what? I want to actually fight this guy with just dice. So I'm going to fight the failed experiment with just dice. And I got 2 greens, which put me over the 7. I had 8. So the failed experiment also goes down, which allows me to go down 2 layers. 1, 2. And I'm going to put him off to the side. All right. I got a Mental Parasite. Jeez. Each time you roll a darkness, discard a card. All right. So I definitely want to get rid of him. So his thing is all about discarding cards, because that's what that means. If I lose to him, I discard cards from my hand. I currently have nothing in my hand. I don't think I can roll an 8 in general. So I'm not even going to try that. I wonder if... That's actually kind of funny, because there's no downside to the Callous Cipher. So, I mean, I could just potentially just keep on rolling over and over again until I pass it. But that seems lame. I don't want to do that. I'll have to probably look up if there is a special thing with that. Yeah, that does seem like a really lame way to play it. I could just keep on rolling dice since I don't actually have to do stuff. But now I actually get some bad stuff if I roll a dice. Well, I have no cards in my hand, so it's not like it even matters. I can't discard anything if I do that. But that's a lame way to play, like I said. So instead, I am going to exhaust myself. Oh, whoops, I actually did not realize this. If you run out of cards, you have to exhaust yourself. So I was supposed to do that as soon as I lost my last card. That's interesting. Okay, so let's see. I have to discard the remaining of my cards in my hand, then draw the top card of the exhaustion deck, put it into play. So now I am currently in Exhausted Looming Doom. Oh my gosh, Callous looks like he's going to grill me right now with that thing. Alright, I have a really bad feeling, Valora. If you've reached the bottom of the well, suffer 2 hearts, then shuffle this card back into the exhaustion deck. Alright, so this could just do damage to me. So I'm going to keep this on the side, not within the camera. You know, I can keep this up here, so you can kind of see that. So I pretty much want to get rid of that by the time I reach the bottom, which I am probably a little under halfway there. All right, so I get to draw up to 8 cards. Well, I'll draw 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 cards remaining in here. So my discard deck gets reshuffled, and it actually goes into my main deck, which is not necessarily a good thing, because if you remember, most of my cards and abilities always are if I have those gauntlets in my discards, or true friend cards in my discard. So I'm just gonna shuffle a little bit more, and 1, 2. So now I have 8 again in my hands. All right. So a lot of the first 6 are new, or 5 are new, and the rest are not. So let me read through this real quick. All right. So after thinking a little bit, I think I looked at my cards, and I think I really want to get rid of this mental parasite, because I don't want this thing to be infected. I don't want to get rid of my cards, but based on my cards I have right now, I don't think I'm going to be able to get rid of that guy in one shot. I might, but I don't know. I think I come up with a strategy. So I'm going to... What am I going to do? Oh man, I already forgot. I guess it doesn't really matter, since these things are pretty much all the same. Actually, it might matter one moment again. Yeah, I don't know. I just had to look through the things again. So I really wanted to use this for, to boost, but it's already worth 3. So I'm going to go after the cryptic device. I'm going to put all my marbles in this thing instead of going after the parasite. So I'm going to just bookworm. I'm going to boost with this, which allows me to draw a card. And I was just hoping... not for that. So I'm at 5 right now for a 7. I really don't like my odds of that. So I think I'm just going to boost it one more time with a white to bring me up to 6 against that 7. Unfortunately, I did have to play 2 boost cards. Yeah, I guess that could have mattered. So I really just need 1 blue, and I got a lot of blues, but I also unfortunately did get a dark. So I'm going to discard. What am I going to discard? I'm going to discard Foxfire along with all of these guys, which is unfortunate. However, I do get the cryptic device, which allows me to get my lantern again. Oh man, I rolled that good. I really did not need to boost it at all, I don't think. But so I get to light my lantern, and if you may discard one or one other challenge of my choice. So I'm going to discard the mental parasite, because that is horrible. I hope I don't have to climb back upstairs in order to have to deal with it again. So unfortunately, since I just discarded that card, I do not get to get its benefits. However, I have another husk and a Seeking Orbs trap. Interesting. Each time, oh, well, this is constant. So each time you fail another challenge and roll darkness, suffer a heart from this challenge. Jeez, I don't like these traps. They're, oh, and it's an 11. Oh my gosh. Holy shoes. Okay. So, I mean, I have my hammer and tongs thing that says if you fail a challenge, ignore its penalty. But that's just its penalty. But, you know, it has its ability is also if I fail a challenge. Well, it says another challenge. So it doesn't really seem like this one. And roll darkness. Then I suffer. So I kind of really want to get rid of that guy. But I don't have too much stuff. Yeah, I can't stout build because it's green. So I really only have my hammer and tongs. Otherwise, I want to just destroy guys. So I think I'm going to go ahead and, well, but, that actually ruins my game plan. Because I was going to purposely fail the husk with just my stout build so that I, you know, don't suffer any damage. But now I have the potential of taking damage anyways. So I need to actually, like, kill something. And that's the condition for everything I have right now. So this is actually horrible timing. All right, so I need to get rid of this Seeking Orbs. So let's just say I'm just going to go ahead and think in my mind again. All right, so this is kind of unfortunate. I'm going to be probably taking some damage here, but I think it's going to happen regardless. I got to hope that I draw some better cards as well. So I'm going to hammer and tongs it. So if I fail a challenge, I ignore its penalty. So that's 3. I'm going to boost with my Meteor Throw and my Fireball, which allows me to draw 2 cards as well. It's actually kind of cool about this guy. So I chose its support character since all of his boosts are white. I was looking at the other character in the set, and I was just like, there's no way that everything, or that all mine are white and no one else's is. But no, that's the case. Since Valora Helmsman, all of her cards have like a different color for their boost. So this guy's really just a good support character. So we got the Loyal and True and the Test of Metal again. Alright, so Test of Metal could come in handy. I guess I'll probably use it against the Callous Cipher or something, but yeah. I guess I can do the Loyal and True as well, since that's pretty much... Actually, that would be funny. So I'll just cheese the Callous Cipher off of that then. That's actually kind of funny. Alright, cool. So I got 3, 5, 7. I'm going to roll. Alright. I got 8, 9, and I got a darkness. So I did 9 to this guy. So it says you fail another challenge. So that does not mean this challenge. Actually, so I don't take its ability problems. However, it does say that I lose 1 health. However, if I fail a challenge, I ignore its penalty. So I had to discard some pretty beefy cards in order to do this. So kind of not happy about that, but I did 9 damage to him. I took no damage in return. So the next thing, it's the next turn. Oh, and also, since that other husk came in, I have to remove one from Callous. Forgot about that. This is actually kind of hilarious. All right. Oh, wait, I can't do that since he's not green. I wish I could have just done that against him. I need to destroy the Seeking Orbs. However, I don't have a card that can damage him. So I'm going to go after him again. And I just have to roll and hope that I get 2 more. So I got a light and I got a... Wait, I'm looking for greens. Oh, did I add blues instead of greens last time? Yeah, I probably did. Well, I don't remember anymore, but I'm pretty sure I did blues instead of greens. Well, this time I remembered. If I didn't do that much damage, then oops, whatever. Whatever. But I did do 2 more damage, and I took out the Seeking Orbs. I feel like I definitely did the wrong thing there, but okay. All right. So I go down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I still haven't reached any events. There's only 4 event cards in this deck, so I probably am discarding those event cards. Oh, I thought I wanted to be proven wrong by just saying it out loud. But looks like we are here. So now I'm finally done with that thing. I think I'm going to probably just get rid of this Callous Cipher by just cheesing it with my Loyal and True. So after this action, unless your hand is empty, you may return this card to your hand. So I'm going to put 2, and I'm going after the Callous Cipher. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me read this ability first. So all other challenges gain -1 difficulty if you fail any... If you fail any other challenge, fail it 1 extra time. If you fail any other challenge, fail it 1 extra time. So I think what that means is that it does double the penalty. So all of the challenges gain -1 in difficulty. So these are now 6s. That's now a 13. But I deal double, or I take double penalties. Well, I'm gonna go after Callous Cipher because actually that's actually kind of helps me, which is good. And I believe there's also a an achievement about the Resonant Stone. Fail a challenge at least 3 times in a single turn due to copies of Resonant Stone. So if I get a second Resonant Stone, then I fail a challenge 3 times. So I kind of, maybe I want to like wait for a Resonant Stone to come out before I do this Callous Cipher because, you know, I get no penalties from it. But you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do it. This is probably, I can almost guarantee you the next card is probably another one of these since I did shuffle these well, but maybe not well enough. And some of the same cards might be next to each other. So we'll have to see. But I'm going after the Callous Cipher. So I got +2 plus, oh geez, I did a lot of damage. Okay. 4, 5, so I do 5 extra damage. It already had 7, which brings it up to 12. So 4 of these guys. He's at 13 right now, so I failed it twice. Loyal and True comes back to my hand because I get to return it to my hand. And it's at 13 right now. I really do want to... Oh, well, that kind of also gets rid of my stout build thing I wanted to do. Because that's going to make that challenge harder now. Alright, I'm going to just go ahead and kill the Callous Cipher. I think I just need to do it. So, Loyal and True, once more. 2, I already surpassed it. I already beat it. And I did an extra 1 attack. It comes back to my hand. The Callous Cipher is now gone. So I get to descend 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. I now constantly have non-combat challenges enter play with 2 things on it. Alright, so that's an obstacle, so it comes in with 2. Alrighty, any damage you suffer from other sources is doubled. Jeez, I need to get rid of some of these guys. Alright, and I think I have the tools to do that. So this is already at 6. Oh my gosh, look at his damage. He does 4 health to me. Whew. Alright. So that's not good. It's an obstacle, so I can easily, you know, get my +3 against obstacles. But since it's red, it's kind of like useless since it's already a 3 in general. If I play this card, then I automatically actually defeat that obstacle. So I think I might do that. However, I might want to save this for the Resonant Stone, since I don't believe I'm going to get another Resonant Stone, or literally anything else, because I now have a bunch of husks around me. But I really want to get rid of that laboratory, because I don't want to take double damage. Oh man, it's just constantly just making me think about what's a worthy sacrifice and what's not. Oh. I mean, I constantly have a card that comes back to my hand. I have this guy, which is good for damage because I get to do as many as long as I have gauntlets in there. Oh wait, no, this does extra damage to someone else. And I really like that card, and I want to keep it. An obstacle might just get in the way, and I kind of want to get rid of these husks. I also want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of this. Oh man, it's all falling apart right now. Alright, whatever. I'll just Reluctant Veteran the obstacle over here. So 3 plus 5. It's already at 5 because of the Resonant Stone. So I automatically win no matter what, which is a good thing because I didn't get any other things with it. So I take this thing down. This goes to my discard. One more card goes over there. And then a new card comes in. Oh, another trap. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. They're all red. What is this? What is my shuffling? Or I guess since they're not the same cards, then it might be all right. I'm not sure. If failed, discard 1 card for every progress this challenge still needs to be completed. Oh, boy. Oh, man. So this just discards all my cards. But I get to go 5 floors down if I do defeat it. All right, so back to my cards. I got 2 blues and a red. Honestly, that's actually kind of disappointing because I can't use this blue anymore. So I really think I'm going to be out of this card things. So I think all I can do is go after the husk, and then pretty much I'm going to have to exhaust myself again. Yeah, I am. So I'm going to stout build. I'm going to go after this husk. I'm going to stout build. I'm going to play Test of Metal first, actually, so I can draw a card as a boost. Let me put this out just right there. All right, I got another red, which is a Firebolt. Now, this one's always like confusing because it says +2 for each gauntlet you discard, but it doesn't say I get to discard cards. And it doesn't say for every card in my discard pile. So I don't really know the order for this one. This wording is a little bit confusing. Maybe I might just want to go ahead and also use this card to boost to draw another one to see if I can do something in my next one. I really don't think so, though, unless I pick up Firebolt, which I'm pretty sure I already had and I used as a discard. Might as well just test it out. Oh no, my cards. All right, let's pick it up. Ooh, nice. Oh, and I have a lantern. I forgot I had my lantern. All right, well, too late now. All right, I'm attacking this left husk. So for 2, for 4 progress in total. Oh, I am so getting damaged off of this. Alrighty. Roll my dice. I got 1 red. I got 2 red. So I did 6. Oh, wait a second. Because of the Resonant Stone, he's -1, so it's at 6 already. So I did 2, 3, 4, 6. So I did 6 damage. I destroyed the husk because of the Resonant Stone. Gain -1 difficulty. Oh my gosh, this stone is... I don't even know what to say right now. Alright, cool. I would have ignored one thing, but this guy... but this would have allowed me to fail at extra time, so I would have still taken a damage. But I don't take a damage anymore. I do discard that thing. The husk is destroyed. So I get to go down 3. 1, 2, 3 more layers. The husk is completed. And I've already forgot about my Callous Cipher, in which, since it wasn't a combat, then it gains 2 already. Alright, so let's reveal the next guy. It's another combat, which... okay, I'll take it. It's a green, which is good since I picked up a green-red card. And I still have my lantern. Let's see. If failed, suffer wounds equal to the value of the action you played. 10 hearts if you did not play an action. So it automatically kills you if I don't play an action and I don't kill it. That's hilarious. But it does allow me to use my to revive my lantern. So actually I get to just, it's a free kill and a redo of my lantern. This is actually kind of good in general. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I won't have to play, because that's only if failed. So I don't have to play a card. So I'm going to use my Purity Lantern. Before this action, discard as many cards as you wish. +1 damage per thing in my discard pile. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 gauntlets in my discard pile. So I'm doing 7 + 5. I'm doing 13 damage to this life form. It is definitely dead. Now, normally I would just, flip my lantern over, but the reward is another lantern. So I just squashed this thing to death, which is funny to me, for literally no cost. And I get another combat, the Anomaly. Ooh, look at this. Look at this art on this thing. Like, these things are beautiful cards, by the way. But yeah, so I still got a Husk, and I got the Anomaly now. It's a black. Wait a second, what? This is a black card. That means I can't damage it. How do I... Wait a second. You may not attempt this challenge. Suffer 1 heart for each card you discard from your hand. Well, the whole point of my thing is to discard things. How do I kill this? You may not attempt this challenge. Frustrating. This specimen still eludes my grasp. Oh man, this is actually bad. Oh no, I can't challenge this thing, so I have to kill it through other means. And I don't have any means to kill it. Oh no, and like my entire point of my... Well, actually it's to boost each card you discard from your hand. So this is all about discarding. So not necessarily boosting. Because it goes to my discard pile, but I don't discard the card I boost. Alright, so that's kind of sucks. And it's also just taking up a position. And also, I mean, if I do defeat it, I go down 8, which is good. Currently, it's at 4. I think I want to keep it that way. And I want to keep the Resonance Stone, especially. So that means I got to go against the Exquisite Bloom or the Final Husk. I definitely think I can kill the Husk if I want to, but I might want to go after the Exquisite Bloom first. Let's see. So what does this do? After this action, you may Lantern or -1 exhaustion by shuffling your discard pile, not including this card, back into your deck. Oh, that's right. Oh. Because I know I still have a couple more cards in my actual deck. We'll have to see. I could just Lantern this. And I could Lantern literally anything and just kill it. And I would gain back my Lantern with this card. Or I can get rid of that -2 health that I have looming, the Looming Doom, which I might want to do since I am getting close to the end of the deck. Ooh, because I don't know what's rest in the dungeon or in the well. Maybe I might need that Lantern for another time. I'm getting close to the end, and I want to make sure I have a Lantern for the final boss. Alright, so let's say if I Lantern this guy, then I definitely kill him. If I don't have anything that can help me that pops up here, then I'll have to Hot Blood the Husk, which will... I'll probably get rid of my exhaustion, and I would do 4 damage plus the 1, -1, so I'll pretty much be able to kill the Husk, and then I just refresh my hand, which won't be a problem. And then, oh, but I still don't want to get rid of my Lantern. You know what? I'll take a chance and try to and just see if I'm gonna get rid of my lantern. So I'm gonna lantern the Exquisite Bloom. It is completely dead. It is super dead because again I have 7 discarded those guys. So yeah, the Exquisite Bloom is destroyed. I go down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I don't have that many cards left. I'm almost done with the well. Maybe I shouldn't have lanterned. All right, I got a Closing Gateway puzzle. Since it's a puzzle, it gains 2. If you gain any exhaustion, lose the game. Fudge! Oh no! I can't gain any exhaustion? Oh no! Oh no! This isn't good. Oh, please. At least if that happens, oh, and I discard cards if oh man. I gotta get rid of the Closing Gateway. I don't have time. Do I have the cards? It's gonna be down to the heart of the cards. I'm gonna die to the Closing Gateway. At least is there an achievement from this? Progress from Callous before reaching. Lose game to Hypnotic Eye. The Gravesite Stolen Essence. The Gigant. 4 Garlands case down. Callous grows bored. No. It's not even an achievement. Oh, this is just gonna be sad. Oh, jeez. All right, so I got to go after this Closing Gateway. And again, the problem is the problem is I have to use this card or else I have no chance. If I get rid of this, then I automatically have to exhaust myself. Is there any way, or do I just automatically lose? No, I was so close to the end. I should have just exhausted myself before. Oh, why did I lantern? I shouldn't have lanterned. I should have lanterned this. Oh no, after this action, is there a save game? Paper Computer Games, let me save game. You may lantern or -1 exhaustion by shuffling your discarded pile back into my deck. Because if I don't play this card, I have to attack this guy, which means I have to roll. So he's at 7. So let me think of the math right now. So he's at 7 right now. Technically he's at 5 since I already have 2 progress. So if I do this guy, then I have to make 1 dice roll. And if I lose, then I have to discard this card because of the penalty, and I lose the game. So yeah, otherwise I can sit back. He would be at 5. I would have to roll twice. So is it? Nah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to roll twice. I think I'd take my chances rolling 1 with 4 dice, then 5 times with 8 dice. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. All right, this is it for for the game. I'm going to go ahead and hot-blooded, holding on to loyal and true because I cannot get rid of my second card or else I automatically exhaust myself. So I do 4 damage. After this action, I may lantern or -1 exhaustion. So we'll see if as long as I shuffle everything back in my deck, which is horrible since I'm at the end of the game and I'm going to be facing the boss. If I do, even if I do face this stuff, I'll have to face the boss and his gauntlets without my main attacks, pretty much. Oh, this is horrible. All right, so I'm doing 4 damage. He's at 7 because of the Resonant Stone. I have an extra 2, so you know what? Okay, let me just say that I have all this stuff. So 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 1 green or a light. Please show it to me. Yes! I got a green here, and then I also rolled a light as well. So I destroyed the closing gateway. Oh, man. Oh, geez. That had me completely on my toes right there. All right, so I have a lot of health. I don't know how much damage the boss does, but I don't even want to lose any. Maybe I can hope to try to get a lantern another way in the last 3 cards I haven't played. So I'm going to get rid of this exhaustion. Let's see. So, and then I'm going to shuffle my discard pile back. Let's see. If I recover exhaustion, I shuffle the exhaustion card back into my exhaustion deck, which I'm going to be seeing pretty soon. Who knows, I might be drawing the exact same card because I will be drawing for exhaustion soon. Since I have 1 card in my hand right now. Oh, oh geez. This is interesting right now. This is a fun game. I'm having a lot of fun. We are pretty much hitting the 1 hour mark exactly right now, and I'm about to meet the boss. So I'm saying that it has done its well, especially since it's my first time playing. Constantly looking at the rules in between and everything. So I think I shuffled those well. All right, I'm gonna shuffle all these cards. Oh, actually, I think I'm facing the boss right now. I'm gonna face the boss as soon as I exhaust it, because that goes down four cards. I think I only have 4 cards in my hand, and if I cannot play a card on the table, so if my well cards deck is completely empty and I cannot put a card on the table, then it automatically I discard everything else and I go face the final boss. So I actually think I am facing the boss. I only found one resonant stone. That would have been funny if I had a second one, but whew. Okay, I'm gonna be facing the boss with 1 card in a dream. Oh jeez, I'm gonna take so much damage here. All right, so I get to discard 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. I get rid of I defeat the closing gateway. I cannot replace this card, which means I'm at the final level, and now it's time to set up the boss. All right, so I get to get rid of all this, including this anomaly, the annoying thing right there. My resonant stone is gone as well. I didn't have to ascend anything. I've got my 1 card, and now it's time to see what boss Callous is. All right, so he is, since there's 3 different guys in total, the Mental Landscape Trap card. Okay, so if I roll a darkness, then I discard cards for him. So this is a nice card right here. So you can see he's black. He's a black card. So I have to actually destroy his gauntlets, and when I do that, then they might have the chance to give him a vulnerability to another color. So we have 3 monsters that I can do. He's a trap, actually. And if you remember, because of, what was that, the Callous thing? The Callous Cipher. Since he's not combat, he actually comes into play with 2 progress on him. Look at that. That's great. Okay. Plus 5 difficulty per exhaustion card in play. Well, I'm going to be exhausted soon, so that's unfortunate. Let's see. Everything else is combat, so I don't think this Callous Cipher is useful anymore. But it did give me an extra 2. I have 1 card and a dream left right now. I'm actually going to get rid of this deck because I don't think I need it anymore. Just to clear out the playing area. I don't have my lantern. I have almost no cards. And I'm just going to go ahead and start off. Actually, let me read all of these guys' abilities first. So this challenge cannot be completed. If you discard this challenge, flip it over. So I cannot actually attack this guy. I can only defeat him automatically as infinite. So if there's another card that allows me to defeat him, that's hilarious. And I gain exhaustion even if I can't even kill him. How do I even... you know what? I'm not going to think about it. When attempting this challenge, don't roll. Oh, I got to get a 9 just automatically without rolling. Okay, that's great. That's not going to happen currently with my loadout. And I had to discard 3 cards, which is going to exhaust me a whole lot more. So this is an exhaustion deck right now. Oh, this is horrible. Maybe I should take more damage and less exhaustion, actually, more than I think about it. This card is actually 3D right here. I don't think... Are the rest of them 3D? Oh, no, the boss is 3D, and then this card is 3D. Okay, well, I guess they're all 3D, kind of. But this one is, like, super. All right, you cannot complete Callous Challenge and win the game. What? If you complete or discard this challenge, flip it over. You cannot complete Callous Challenge and win the game. I probably shouldn't have flipped that over. You know what? I think I'm not going to try to attack him then. If this is the Callous Challenge, I'm hoping that this was supposed to be one of the Gauntlet cards and not something else. But, yeah. Actually, you know what? I can just look in the rulebook to make sure. Yep, that's definitely one of the Gauntlet cards. So it looks like I cannot kill this guy and then win the game. I have to do one or the other. So I have to be able to destroy this guy or these 2 guys. So yeah, if you complete or discard this challenge, flip it over. You know what? Never mind. This challenge cannot be discarded. If you complete this challenge, flip it over. So I feel like I have to either go for the blue or the red. The blue is probably going to be second. I'm going to want to go for the red. I got my 1 card here. I'm just going to go ahead and exhaust myself. So discard. Yeah, I think I discard everything. Or actually, I was just supposed to put that card in the discard pile and then draw 8 cards. Oh, whatever. You know, I've probably messed up quite a few rules along this time. So we'll have to see. Before I do that, though, let me check what my thing is. So drained. Remove 1 progress from Callous. Oh, wait, this actually might be good. Oh, whoops, my cards. Remove 1 progress from Callous, 5 if you reach the bottom of the well. Then shuffle this card back into the exhausted deck. Huh? 5 if you reach the bottom of the well. Well, I've reached the bottom of the well. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, so that just gets rid of these 2. That just gets rid of 2 damage. But that's not bad. That only got rid of 2 damage, and it technically weakened him by that 5 he was going to get. So because it says and shuffle it back into the exhaustion deck. So I don't actually have any exhaustion right now, which is great. And all it took was just, him restoring 2 health. I will gladly take that because he would have initially had 5. He might have had 10 if I had to get more exhausted. So the fact that, yeah, no, that was the best card I could have drawn right there. All right, that's shuffled. Let me go ahead and grab my 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I still have to figure out how to destroy all these guys. So we've got the Leech Charm, which again had to deal with the discard. Meteor Throw. That's actually really good for combat right there, actually, probably. And, for these 2 guys. Let's see, Generous. Now, normally, I'm not entirely sure, but I know that's going to reveal a vulnerability to him, so I might not want to... we'll see. We'll have to see. But it's good that I have a full hand of cards. So after this action, discard. That's the year draws as many cards as you discard. Okay, yeah, that's pointless. That weird one again. I don't know how this card works. I got the Loyal and True. I probably shouldn't have picked that one up. That should have been in my discard pile. But, yeah. Choose another challenge and add 1 progress to it for every... Jeez. The fact that it doesn't have a gauntlet on it, I really don't care about that. About me picking it up instead of having it in my discard pile. Choose another challenge, add 1 progress to it for everything. I definitely want to discard a lot of my things. But I am planning on actually sacrificing a lot of health, since it looks like I definitely can. I'm full health, so I do not mind taking damage and, you know, just putting the hurt on all of these guys if I can. So I might try to Lucky Beard Comb that guy first, actually, because I just think this is a funny card. All right, at the start of any turn, add 1 progress to a challenge of your choice for each thing in my discard pile. Yep, so I want to do that later, not now. And, you know, I also still have to kill the actual, you know, big boss himself. Fail a combat, discard without suffering a penalty. So I think I'm going to save that for this guy. Since that's a big penalty for me. Let's see. And I'll probably do something with that. I can just add damage. Ooh, but I might not want to do that. Challenge, add 1 progress to every... Yep. Okay. So I think first things first, I'm just going to go ahead and take some damage and just try to get lucky. So I'm going to Lucky Beard Comb this. Before rolling, discard the top card of your deck. This card's value is equal to that. So I'm just trying to get some good damage. Fireball ball. All right, so I actually wouldn't have mind to pick that one up. However, this does 5 damage. Actually, you know what? This is perfect because it's my highest thing, and I don't even take damage for doing this. So this is a 5 plus 7 because it's oh, maybe I was supposed to boost it before I did this stuff, but you know, 5 plus 2, since it's a gauntlet, so I'm already at 7. I can boost this thing and pretty much kill it in one go if I want, which I think I will. I think I will Fireball support it so that I draw a card. So now I have another card back, and I have 2 of these guys in here, so I'm at 8 in total. I'm going to go ahead and roll. I got 1, 2, 3. So I overkilled this guy right now. And he is definitely dead by a lot. And I added to my pile pretty well. So that was actually extremely lucky to get all that stuff. I'm almost, yeah, that's perfect. So vulnerable, savor your small victories while you can. Callous is now vulnerable to red actions, which is great. You know what? I want to destroy all of his minions. I don't know how, because I don't think I have a discard card in my hand, because I can't do that. But I know there's a challenge of destroying with all 4 of his gauntlet cards face down. Oh, wait a second. But I cannot complete the Callous challenge and win the game. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing. Maybe on the back of him is a condition on how I actually do that, but I'm not even going to think about that. Alrighty. So next thing, I want to destroy this guy. I don't know why. I probably should just completely go after Callous right now, but I have a lot of blues, so I think I can and I want to. Let's see. Discard at the start of your turn. Search your deck for a card. Add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. Honestly, I can get my Fireball back. Oh, there's actually a good combo because I know there's a card where I can put, so I can add this to my hand. So I can add a Fireball to my hand, or I can add a Fireball to the top of my deck, since I know that's a card where I get to put it on the top of my deck. You know what? That's too much big brain thinking and everything. I don't want to do that. I just want to attack and kill it. So we'll just go ahead and try to kill things. Well, I'm going to want to test a metal, The problem is I don't want to take its problems. So I think I'm going to go ahead and if I fail combat, discard without suffering the penalty. So I think I'm going to do that initially. And then boost it with add it to your hand. Yeah. And that's search my deck, so it's not even search my discard. So I probably would want to boost it with that to bring me up to 5. Plus, I think I want another one of my gauntlets in there, so I can just keep on stacking up my gauntlets. I think that's going to be that's a good turn right there. And then I'm probably going to be able to kill that guy. Most likely, maybe not, but if I don't, then it doesn't matter because I'm not going to suffer any problems, and this is going to be great. Ooh, but I want to test the metal, actually, so I can just get a bunch of damage onto the Coyotes, but is it worth it? Is it worth it? All right, so right now I'm at 3, 5, 6. So I'd have to get 3. You know what? No, I think this is going to be good. I can play this card next and do that. So actually, this is going to be perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and use Meteor Throw. Yep. So 3. I'm going to boost it with this guy and with this guy. Since they're both gauntlets, I get to draw 2 more cards. I get to add 2 more cards to my deck. These are kind of weak cards, but you know what? I'll take it because I just want extra cards in my hand. So I'm doing 3, 6 damage to this guy. And if I fail the combat, it does not matter since I don't suffer its penalty. But time to roll. So I do an extra 2. I got a white and a blue. So this is actually perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. So 6 plus 2 is 8. He has 9. So he takes a bunch of damage, and he's left with 1 heart, so I can do that free damage to the other guy, which I'm going to put that there right now. I don't think it matters which order I do this in because, yeah, the Leech Charm is going to do damage regardless. So now I'm going to go ahead and, this final Callous attack is going to be harder because I'm going to have to exhaust myself again. I don't even know why I'm attacking that guy and not Callous. It really would have been smart if I attacked Callous, but whatever. Let's see. Do I want to Leech Charm now? Or do I want to do this now? I'll just do test the metal now. So I'm going to test the metal. So after this action, choose another challenge and add 1 progress to it for every thing in my discard. So because it doesn't matter which order since they both have a gauntlet, so they're all going to add up. I can't get both their values in. So I'm going to add this and attack him, which brings him up to 9, which automatically kills him. I don't even have to roll this, but I am anyways. And look at that. I actually got 3 more. That's great. So now this guy is weak to blue and red right now. Well, actually, let's see if he's... Yeah, okay, so he is vulnerable. Now, I also, because of this, so it's after this action, so I don't get to discard this guy, unfortunately. I guess I would have gotten more value if I used the other guy first, but whatever. Now I do 1 progress for every gauntlet I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I automatically deal 5 damage. I'm going to throw that onto Callous. Let's see. And now this gets discarded. And now I think I'm going to Leech Charm. So discard. I don't think I have any better things right now. I'm going to have to redo my discard deck, unfortunately, but I'm going to do this. Discard at the start of any turn to add 1 progress to a challenge of your choice for each thing in my discard pile, which should be 6 now. I'm always just going to keep count just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I do an extra 6 damage. to him. Oh, and this is discard, so actually I do an extra 7th damage because I get to discard this one too before the ability pops off. And oh my gosh, I just comboed that like a boss right now. So he's at 12 damage of his 30. Let's see. The generous card really doesn't do much for me. This card also doesn't do too much, but I can attack him, and realistically I would just get rid of one card, which trying to think, because it's only if it's a 50-50 whether I'm going to lose a card. So I'd either lose the generous. I can't even think off the top of my head what I would want. The stout build is completely useless to me since I can't even take any damage unless I want to go after this guy, which I really don't need to. This is also -2 if I'm in combat, which technically this is a trap. So I guess I can do that. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to Scholar's Heart on him. I guess I'll do it with blue since I have to call out what dice I'm going to be trying to roll. So blue. All right. And, all right, I did 5 damage, but now I also have to discard a card because that's what his penalty is. And you know what? I'll take 5 damage for a discard. I was going to discard. I guess it really doesn't matter. They're all kind of useless for me. So that and that. Let's see. I've got stout build. You know what? I'm just going to loyal and true because now I still have one card in my hand. So this card can just keep on coming back. I'm going to keep using it until I roll enough of these darkness things until I can't do it anymore. So it's a blue I'm going for. And darkness, so I'm pretty much going to have to exhaust myself next time. But I do 3 damage, another 3 damage. Unfortunately, though, I have to, this card comes back to my hand. Oh, actually, I don't even think it does that. I think it just remains empty because I had to discard that based off the penalty, and then the action was complete. So unfortunately I now am exhausted, which is going to give him 5 more difficulty, so he's going to be at 35 because I'm going to draw an exhaustion card, which is drained. Remove 1 progress. Oh, it's the exact same thing again. So it's technically like nothing happens. So I do have to remove 5 progress, but now there's no exhaustion in play. So I just kind of remove this, and I kind of get a redo. So, I mean, that's actually not bad. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I did 15 damage with, well, I did a lot more than 15 damage. I killed 2 dudes and did 15 damage. And I still have no exhaustion right now. Yeah, I think I got this in the bag, honestly. This is not that bad. I have another game, which is, I wouldn't say harder, but whoops, I just knocked my camera all around right there. I have this other game, which I have right here. It's called Rogue, Mini Rogue. And I can't really show it off too much, but the final boss is really like, it is based on dice rolls. I mean, this is based on dice rolls, but that game is based way more on dice rolls instead of luck and everything like that. So I got a feeling that I think I definitely have this one in the bag. Now, I could try to go for achievement hunting and try a way to flip these guys, but I really don't have any cards that I don't think so, that can automatically make me discard some enemies. So I don't think I have any cards left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm back to 6. So that means I have to shuffle these cards again as well and add them back to my pile. Unfortunate, but yeah, this guy is definitely probably way better with less or with more allies, One, because, you know, he's good at boosting, and then two, there's only 16 cards in the skill deck, and if I draw like an extra card in general during my exhaustion thing, I'm going to have to automatically, you know, reshuffle my cards, and that gets rid of all my boost that from my discards with my gauntlets. So that seems good enough. So I got 1, 2 more. Let's see. I think, oh, here's the well-timed blow. That would be great if I had that, all those gauntlets in my discard. This is kind of useless, so unless I use it as an attack. It's also kind of useless. Oh man, I do not actually get a good set. Ooh, but the hot-blooded might be good because I get to get my lantern as long as I shuffle my discard, which I really do not care about shuffling my discard since I don't have like anything in there. So I think I'm going to do that. It might be good to hold on to save an exhaustion, but I don't think I'm going to get exhausted anymore. So actually, I might just go ahead and do that, and I'm probably going to knock him out within my next move. So don't care about that. That will be a boost. And Genius is okay as actually just playing. Same with Bookworm. So I might just Bookworm and then boost it. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, boost it with Stout Build. Actually, you know what? I don't even want to get rid of cards because, you know, the whole point is trying not to exhaust myself. So I'm just going to Bookworm, deal 3 damage, which means I'm looking for blues. I got a light, so I don't take a penalty, but I don't do anything extra. So I do 3 more damage to him. Bookworm is now in my pile. I am now going to play Hot-Blooded. And now I feel like I can boost. Do I have... Oh, I really don't have any gauntlets. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Well, whatever. In that case, I'll just play it by itself. So this is kind of an anticlimactic thing. Obviously, I'm looking for reds, since I only have the red vulnerability unlocked. Shuffling your discard. I got a white. Oh, I think I got a white last time, and I didn't add it. Whatever. So I do 2 extra damage, so I do 6 more damage to this guy. Oh, he is getting destroyed. Callous, my man, you are getting destroyed right now. Holy shoes. All right, so 3, 6, 8. So I only need 6 more damage, so I'm at 24. Let's see. I also get to reveal my lantern because I am definitely going to shuffle back that 1 card in there and then just leave Hot-Blooded. And now I got my lantern. And technically I only need 6 more damage, so I have already beat the game if I want to. I can just use my lamp and hit him. It doesn't even matter what I roll. However, I kind of want to see what this guy is. I definitely don't have anything that could destroy that other guy, so I don't want to risk it. There's no even need for me to roll all that stuff. That's in my discard pile. I can... What's going to be the most damage I can do? Let's see. Nothing. Should I choose a card from your hand? Nah, I don't care. Nah, bad. Alright, I think I'm just going to do this then, and then just boost it twice. Wait, oh no, I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use my hammer. What am I doing? Yep, so I'm just going to go ahead and use my hammer. I'll might as well boost it with this guy. Since it's a gauntlet, it allows me to draw an extra card. And there's really no reason to do this, but I'm going to, you know, boost it again with that card I drew and draw another card. It was really just so if I got an extra thing. So I am now dealing 7 damage plus 8 because I 7, 8 because that's a gauntlet and this also includes gauntlet. So 8 plus, what am I? Oh, I forgot to say what color I was shooting him with. So I guess blue would have been the best thing. So I guess green would have been better, but whatever. Blue. So plus 2. So that's 10 more damage. I don't even have enough tokens to do that with, or 3 tokens. So boom, he's already dead. And I get to do an extra 4 damage right there. So this guy is completely destroyed right here. He is dead. I just beat the game. Oh man, yeah, of Callous Lab. Wow. All right. As his power was shackled and his wisdom was stunted inside the mental landscape of his own mind, Roland Wordforger took his Kinfire lantern and delivered a fatal final blow to the beast, ending his reign once and for all in the lab. The master is defeated, and you return to Guildmaster Lyra in triumph. The threat from the well has been averted. For now. Well, that was a very fun game right there. I had a blast playing it. You know, I did this without even losing a single blip of health right there. You know, not to brag. I feel like that should be achievement in its own. But yeah, no exhaustion, no health lost. I feel like that was perfect. This final battle really wasn't tense at all because I just had it in the bag. So, you know, just in general with this game, it's lasted pretty much exactly an hour and a half. I'm at an hour 29 minutes right now from this recording. So it's close to its estimated time of 1 hour. You know, this is my first time playing. I was looking back and forth with the rules. I played with a support character. Well, I'm assuming support character. Obviously, you can see that he completely destroyed. I might have played a couple of cards wrong. I might have done a couple of, you know, rolls wrong and everything like that. But in total, I had a blast playing this game. All this art is extremely beautiful, and I do recommend it. This was actually a lot of fun. There was a lot more skill and less luck. Only luck was like potentially getting 4 extra damage. However, it was a lot of skill in how you're going to manage it. You know, at the mid-time, like that one thing that was super intense, even though I was at full health the entire time, that condition that I could lose the game based off that one roll that was over here, that was intense, and I really much enjoyed that. I'm definitely going to try to continue and hunt for some more of these achievements, and I'll probably play the other character for this, and I might actually get the other expansions and, you know, look at the different wells that they have to go after themselves. But yeah, no, this was definitely a fun game. I do recommend it, and definitely will probably play it again. So for now, this is going to be the Flame Spot signing out.